Around 4,000 euros a month.
At other levels, Valentina.
Okay, Valentina.
Vignale.
What do you do?
We work on cruise ships.
I am a musician, a violinist.
How much do Italians earn in 2024?
For today's episode, we came to ask it in Verona.
Guys, however, please subscribe to the channel, because more than 70% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel.
What does she do?
I am a drywall installer, construction painter, craftsman.
Okay, so you're a freelancer.
Freelancer.
How long have you been doing it forever?
For about 30 years.
30 years? Wow, congratulations.
What do you like most about your job?
The creativity.
More or less, can I ask how much you earn monthly? I know that income may vary, but...
Let's say an average of 2,500 euros.
Okay, you work, what do you do?
I'm in the armed forces.
Okay, are you satisfied with your job?
Do you think your salary is suitable for what you do?
It depends. In some cases, yes, in others, no.
Would you like to share roughly what your monthly salary is?
Around 1,003.
Around 1,003?
More or less, yes.
Okay, so you are in fact a bit short for what you do.
It always depends on your actions, but yes.
I have an electronic cigarette store.
Ah, okay. Do you live in Verona anyway? Is the store in Verona?
No, in the province of Verona.
Province of Verona. Okay. How long have you had the store?
13 years.
13 years, wow, so...
I'm one of the first.
If you're willing to share, I know that income may vary and all, to have a figure, how much do you manage to earn from your activity?
A good salary.
A good salary between $1,500 and $2,000 or more.
Yes, around 2,000.
Around 2,000. Okay, I understand. Can you save with this salary?
Difficult.
Difficult. What do you do for a living?
I work at an auto repair center.
Okay, mechanic, so is it yours or not? Or are you an employee?
I am an insurance assessor.
How long have you worked as an insurance assessor?
I've been doing it for a couple years now. It's mine.
It's yours?
Yes.
Great. How about you? How long?
10 years now, we can complain.
You can't complain. How much do you make?
Can I ask you? A range from 1,000 to 1,005, or from 1,005 to 2,000?
From 1,005 to 2,000 at least, otherwise you don't get up in the morning.
Do you feel like sharing instead?
Same thing, it depends on how much you work. The more you work, the more you invoice, and therefore earn more. When it's yours, it's normal that you hope for a little something more, because then you have 1,000 expenses, as you well know.
Do you live in Switzerland?
Fantastic. Then I'll ask you how much you earn in Switzerland.
Well, I'm not working yet.
You're not working yet, okay? I'll make a video in Switzerland too, but shoot me. What are the earnings in Switzerland like?
Well, I'm a bit above average because I work in the information technology sector in a bank. It's 7 years of experience. Product owner, scrum master, business analyst, they're around 90,000.
90,000 gross per year, okay.
However, taxation at 20%, so I was at 50 in Italy.
Instead, in Bari, I had 35,000.
Guys, if you want me to go to Switzerland to make a complete video about how much you earn in Switzerland, get this video to at least 2,000 likes, and I will make an episode in Lugano.
What do you guys do?
I'm a musician, a violinist.
Wow, violinist.
I am doing a PhD. Okay, so you're not working yet, or are you already working?
No, I'm not working.
You're not working. Okay, is musician your main job?
Yes.
What is your occupation, and how long have you been doing it?
Steadily for a year. But I've always worked in theaters for the past 5 or 6.
Would you like to share more or less the salary?
Yes, there's no problem. It varies from month to month because we have tokens based on how much we rest, how much we actually play.
So it depends on the months, it's not fixed.
Around 1,009, let's say that.
Because then I imagine you do what you love, the job you have.
It's the most beautiful thing, clearly.
What do you do?
I do digital marketing.
Okay.
I do product management.
Okay, do you work at the same company? Okay.
How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for a couple of years, but I just advanced a few months ago.
Okay, are you happy with the job? Satisfied? Do you like it?
In your opinion, instead, is the salary you have adequate for what you do?
Well, it's never adequate.
Well, let's say that compared to the average, it's a good salary.
A good salary, okay.
Do you feel like sharing roughly how much you earn?
Go ahead, 37K. 37K gross per year.
I make a bit less.
A bit less?
Yeah.
Okay, but are you value-added tax registered or what?
Hired employees.
Okay, I understand. What do you do? What is your job?
I work at a school, I'm a teacher.
And you?
I work in social media and own a restaurant.
Great, so you're a restaurateur?
No, I work more with social media. I also own a restaurant. I also play basketball. I do a bit of everything.
Ah, great, so you're versatile.
Yes, exactly.
Guys, incredible. Yes, indeed. I totally randomly met Valentina Vignali. I mean, after meeting Giano from the YouTube channel, what are we eating today? In Milan, totally randomly. Excuse me, a quick question for... Are you Giano? Awesome.
Hi, sorry, I had my headphones on. Are you from YouTube?
Yes. I'm not very familiar with YouTube. Who am I meeting in Verona? Valentina Vignali. Which, by the way, guys, I had heard but didn't recognize at all. What a scene, guys. Yes, I also asked her how much money she makes.
We'll get there soon. Why do you have a backpack?
I work for a marketing company and I do the sales part, let's say.
Okay, great. How about you?
I'm the chief executive officer of a company that works vertically on LinkedIn. Yes, and so it's very variable in relation to my company's turnover tied to salaries.
Sure, so you can't give a figure. About how much could the average be?
Around 4,000 euros a month.
Okay, and how long have you had your business?
My company was born 3 years ago, but now we are in the moment where we are fueling, we are invoicing, we are grinding profits.
Wow, congratulations. And you instead, can I ask you more or less the salary?
Yes, around 1,005.
With your income, are you able to save money? I'm curious to know if that's possible for you.
I can.
I can too because I'm currently living with roommates. I have at least a double. So anyway, I can manage for now. As long as I can, I'll keep going like this.
Great, great. Can you manage?
Yes, I can, even living in Milan, so with much higher costs, but yes.
You can do it? Maybe you even make some investments?
Yes.
Okay, real estate crowdfunding. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes, but I've never made an investment.
In Italy, for real estate crowdfunding, the #1 platform is Recloud, which serves as a meeting point for all parties who want to provide loans and real estate companies looking for funding to carry out their projects. This is where Recloud comes into play because it allows you to invest in the real estate sector starting from 250 euros with an average annual return of 10%, knowing in advance the duration of the investment, all without commissions.
Recloud also gives small investors the opportunity to invest in real estate, avoiding a whole series of problems and risks compared to traditional brick-and-mortar investment.
If you want to understand better how it works and how to start investing, click on the link you find in the description of this video and register for free.
You will also receive a free guide to learn how to invest in real estate crowdfunding. What's your occupation?
Computer developer.
How long have you been doing it?
7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
Great. You studied for this anyway. Okay, can I ask you if you feel like sharing the salary you get more or less?
Yes.
A salary, let's say around 2,000. 40 hours a week. Yes, then various benefits, etc., but around 2,000.
Salesperson in a clothing store.
Okay, how long have you been doing it?
Quite a while, yes.
Yes? About how many years?
He's been in that role for about 2 years now.
Okay, great. Are you happy? Are you satisfied?
Yes, considering my income and the fact that I still live with my parents, I earn quite well. But if I were working out of town, which isn't the case, I would be just above my current expenses and much less happy.
Sure. Can I ask you how much you earn more or less to have a data?
On average, between 800 and 1,000.
Okay, I understand. Do you work full-time or part-time?
No, part-time.
Part-time, okay.
With full-time, you work a bit more, around 1,003, 1,005 net.
Part-time. What nice things do you do?
I work at McDonald's.
And you do work part-time? How long have you been doing it?
For a year and a half, and meanwhile I study.
Okay, are you happy? Do you think the salary is adequate for what you do at work?
Yes, for what I do, yes.
Can I ask you how much you earn from part?
Between 600 and 800. Okay, it depends a bit too, maybe. You do overtime anyway.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. What do you do? What job do you do?
I work at a school. I'm a teacher and I work with social media and I have a restaurant.
Great. So you are a restaurateur?
No, I work more with social media and I also have a restaurant. I also play basketball. I do a bit of everything.
Great, you're versatile. And how long have you been doing this?
5 years. But I've been working for 16 years.
A bit complicated.
But what do you like the most among all the jobs you do?
Well, the sports thing is probably like most. Yes.
Okay, but do you do it at a professional level?
I've also played in the series. I've stopped now. But this year, yes, I've also played at high levels. Valentana.
Okay, Valentina? Can I ask you about your earnings? If you feel like sharing, no? And you as a teacher?
Like everyone else, 1008.
1008. Okay, what do you do?
I am a craftsman. I am a body worker. Body worker.
And the salary.
If you want to say it more directly, go ahead.
Around and about 1,004. Okay, but is it yours or are you an employee? Okay, I understand. What do you do instead?
I work in a factory. How long have you been doing it? 3 years now.
Salary more or less?
Around 1,002 or 1,003 approximately.
Okay, with your salaries, guys, can you manage to save?
No, not much. A little bit, yes.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in the glass industry.
Glass industry?
Glass industry, an international company leading in the glass industry, and we particularly do, my sector is naval, so yachts, big yachts, luxury yachts, cruise ships.
Wow, congratulations.
But we are not from here, we are from Padova.
From Padova, okay.
I still have to come to Padova.
Perfect, we are waiting for you.
Yes.
How long has he been doing it?
Well, I've been doing it for 6 years. Now I'm in this company here, but I've always worked for this company here, but I was making machines for glass, so I was traveling the world and assembling these machines around the world. When we were in Denver, I've been to England, Spain, France a bit.
Nice, congratulations. Would you like to share, if I may, the salary more or less? How much do you earn with your job? Even a range?
Around the 2,000 mark, let's say. Yes, but I work continuously, so I also work on Saturdays and Sundays. Otherwise, the base salary with us is 1,004, 1,005.
Sure, I understand. So what do you do?
I work at Conad.
At Conad as a saleswoman?
Exactly.
Okay, part-time, full-time?
Full-time.
Full-time. How long have you been doing it, more or less?
2 years.
Are you satisfied with your pay over the last 2 years? Do you feel it's fair compensation for your work?
No, it could be better.
Sure. And may I ask how much you earn, more or less? With this salary, can you save? Yes, you are getting married.
Huh? Who knows how much? Make sure to quote me on the envelopes.
Hey guys, envelopes, substantial ones if possible.
What do you do?
We work on cruise ships.
Are you too?
No reception. You?
So, cruise ships are famous because you work your ass off, right? Yes.
We confirm.
How long are you usually away during the year?
A contract lasts from 5 to 6 months. Then 2.5 months of rest and we start again.
I understand. Do you always go together?
No, we didn't spend the last one together.
They don't always manage to put us together.
Okay. And if you feel like sharing, because I think it's also interesting, how much do you manage to earn with your work?
A net of 1,650. 1,650.
The same. But obviously there you have zero expenses.
A bit complicated to explain. There are expenses because, well, food and lodging are included, but there are no days off. You work 7 out of 7, an average of 10 hours a day.
Okay, so it's pretty tough, but if you do it, do you like it?
Yes, well, you travel. You travel every day to a different place. They pay off the sports.
So guys, that's all from Verona. I remind you that if you want to start investing in real estate crowdfunding, so investing in real estate while avoiding a whole series of risks and problems, you can do it through ReCloud.
I myself started investing with them in real estate crowdfunding, but I will talk about this in another video. In fact, let me know in the comments if you want a video where I tell you about my experience in real estate crowdfunding. But do you want to know why I chose to put my money on this platform? For transparency, which for me is a very important value. In fact, by going to the site and consulting the projects, you have all the information you need. You have the Chamber of Commerce view. You have the business plan. You have the rating on the project. You have all the information on the real estate company that is taking care of the project. And you also have the balances. So everything is put in black and white. There are no surprises, but above all, there are no commissions.
Furthermore, ReCrowd is authorized to operate by Consob and the Bank of Italy. You can find the link to register and start investing in the description of this video. Having said that, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we, as usual, will see you around.